Hey YouTube, how's it going? And thanks for watching another video with Fitness, Health, Prosperity. So in this video, I wanted to talk about nutrition. I've been doing a lot of reading on just nutrition, mainly protein intake, how to maximize your muscle gains with protein intake. And I'm also going to share with you some of the most high protein dense foods for per calorie, so that you're not feeling like, you know, a bulgy like blob of like if you're eating the wrong things all the time, like a bunch of fast food. But first I'm just gonna start with the morning and how important it, like rise and shine, how important your protein is in the beginning of the day. So based on some pro athlete trainers on how they tell these pro athletes to eat properly and get the results that they're really trying to get. They say that the people that start their day with plenty of high nutrients in the beginning of the day end up having better moods, more like less anxiety, plenty of energy. Your body is satiated, so satisfied. They have more energy through the day. If they're going to the gym, they're less likely to get injured, all that good stuff. So a great example of this, of something that you could have in the morning right away, is like a 4-egg omelet with some spinach and like some tomatoes, something like that. It's low calories. It's about 35 grams, 34 grams of protein, about 300 and some calories. Not a huge deal. Second thing that I want to talk about, so I don't go too much on a tangent, is your post-workout recovery window. Your post-workout recovery window is probably the most important time of day for you to eat, because your muscles need that protein to start the protein synthesis, getting amino acids activated and created so that your muscle can start healing and feeding itself. If you don't get a good amount of protein, specifically 10 to 30 grams within the first 10 to 30 minutes, what happens is your body goes into a catabolic state. And that's when our metabolism starts eating our muscle to provide energy. So that's where weight loss and muscle loss, or reaching a plateau, comes in, and why it's so important to get that, so that your body has an anabolic, not a catabolic response, where it's ready to start building muscle. So a great thing to have after a workout within 10 to 20 or 30 minutes is something like, let's see, like have an apple to replenish the electrolytes and get some healthy calories in there. And let's see, like a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Another one of my favorites is just adding some protein powder to some ready-to-mix oatmeal and add some water to that. Of course, if you can add milk, it's more protein, it's more calories. But again, a big go-to, and it's not a bad thing because it already has plenty of amino acids, is having a good protein powder. I've been using the same protein powder for well, once I heard about it and I got the great reviews on how it mixes and how it tastes, I still use it today. And that's, I'll put the link in the description. It's 100% whey protein by Optimum Nutrition. It's one of the most affordable ones. It's super low calorie, super low carb, super low sugar. And it mixes in great and it tastes great. So chocolate is my favorite, and that's great. Last thing that I wanted to leave you guys with, and I will have a part 2 to this video, is having protein before bed. A lot of people think like if you're eating before bed, oh, that's how you gain unwanted pounds. Well, that really is more of a myth. That only really applies when it comes to like if you're eating the wrong things, if you're eating heavy things. So, you know, a bunch of pasta, or you know, oh, I'm gonna eat 2 quarter pounders, or like, you know, 3 Crunchwraps and Freedoms from Taco Bell, or I'm gonna eat half a pizza because that's like so, like I'm bulking up. Yeah, that's the type of food people tend to eat at night, and it's right before bed. But if you're having something like, you know, fish or chicken, or let's see, even in one of the articles I read that were in this book, it was talking about don't leave out dairy protein, because it creates certain enzymes that help to increase muscle. And it talked about how chocolate milk, excuse me, about how chocolate milk low-fat chocolate milk is the go-to thing. Adding protein powder to that. So the protein powder that I mentioned, that's a great way to get like 40 grams of protein right there. Milk is only like 200 calories. You're getting like 16 grams of protein from just the milk. Add your 1 scoop of protein powder, that's another 22 grams. You're getting like 40 grams of protein right before bed. And this window of time, that's when your body's doing most of its growing. And a lot of people, they're thinking, oh, if I eat before bed, da da da. Well, the fact that your body that's when it's doing its repair and everything, it needs those nutrients while you're sleeping so it can be ready for the next day. So don't cut that out of your diet. So dairy protein before bed, that's a big one. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I'll have a part 2 to this video, which is gonna talk about the richest protein foods, density wise per calorie, like what you can eat that's not gonna fill you up so much, timing of protein through the day, what protein does to our body, and why, like, the amount of protein we consume and what types of protein we consume really depends on what kind of muscle you're going to be putting on your body, and as well as a couple other things. So again, I left a link in the description of that protein powder. I highly recommend you try it. You can start with a smaller one. I usually get like a 5-pound jug of it, because that like lasts, it's like a bunch of servings, and they all taste great. But chocolate, if you like chocolate, you're gonna love it. So I'll leave that link in the description for you. I hope you guys found these tips helpful. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends or anyone that you think this would help out. I really am doing a lot of reading on nutrition and supplements, trying to get way more into the gym like I used to, because I used to be a gym shark, and now I'm just getting back into it, trying to lift heavier weights, get stronger, get more discipline, all that good stuff. So hope you guys found the video helpful, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.